You know, starting a movement is not easy, but Jim and his team have the tough job because they need to recruit people into the movement to kind of take advantage of it. My job, actually, as one of the co-founders, and I'm Dan, by the way, is to talk to you about providing, about sharing yourself, about helping people, about giving them opportunity. We're a sharing economy company, which means it's not for me to come up with 1,000 things for people who need help or whatever. And yet what makes us so distinctive is nobody else is doing this. What everybody's doing is saying, you know, I'll help you plan your money. I'll help you get healthy. I'll help you this. I'll help you that. I'll do this. I'll give you that. I'll provide this. You know, and that's what people do. And you know, a lot of people in business, it makes sense. But to tell you the truth, think of Uber, Airbnb, and I like YouTube, those three. The people who run those things, they don't say, it's my job to give people a ride. It's not my job to give people a place to stay. It's not my job to give people a bunch of video. No, my job is to provide a platform so that those people who are able to do that and can bring expertise, bring experience, you know, you got skills, use them, right? Well, that's what we are. We are a sharing economy platform, and we're a community for retired people. And that's the movement, because right now, I have to tell you, it's a different era. People, you know, it's not that stable kind of golden era that our parents had, a lot of them, where, you know, pensions and kind of more sedentary kind of, you know, I'm all done with my 40 years of doing whatever it is I did, and I've got money in the bank, and I'm good, and I'm just kind of winding down, read books all day, you know, maybe go play tennis or golf or whatever, you know, go shopping. But for us, it's different. We have to all keep moving. We're still pedaling uphill, so to speak. And on top of that, the expectations that we have of ourselves, let alone everybody else, is that we're going to be more active. Now, the funny part, the juxtaposition, the oddity, the paradox, the irony is, it's good. It's good for us that we're eating better. It's good for us that we're more active. It's good to us that it's good for us that 70 is the new 50, that kind of thing, right? But it creates a little chaos. It creates a little confusion. It creates a little frustration. And that's why we need to reinvent retirement. And that's what we're doing with this movement. And the ticket, we've done the research, and the statistics show that the number one thing that brings around about change for people in retirement is getting active, doing something. If you sit around in your lazy boy and you grouse about it and you're covered in Cheeto dust, forget about it. And the other thing is, if you expect to just go on YouTube or go visit someone in their office or maybe have someone come by your house and sell you something, that ain't going to get it. What's going to get it is when you connect in a community of people who have skills, who are capable, and they share them with you. So that's what we're talking about here. And my job, like I say, Jim's got the tough, his team, they've got the tough one, because they've got to go out and say to people, we're here for you, we're a movement, do this, join that, buy this, all that. My job is real simple. I'm looking for 12 people to help me get started, to show people how they can share, how they can provide things. I don't care what it is. You know something, you're able to do something. You might be play golf. There are so many people coming into retirement who want to learn how to play golf, how to transition into being a golfer. They may be a duffer. They may never join a country club. They may never do anything, but they want someone to connect with who will say to them, well, yeah, I did it. Here's how I did it. Here's what worked for me. Here's what didn't work for me. Why don't you join our little group? You know, and if you happen to be in this area where we have our little local licensees, so to speak, our little region, well, let's go golfing together. That's what we're all about. That's the movement. And frankly, it's not happening elsewhere. And the reason it's not happening elsewhere is that people are lonely. They're depressed. They are obese. They are disconnected. They've just made the choice that they can't do these things. You know, 100 years ago, not 100 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, you'd go to some community somewhere and there'd be a big list of things that you could join. Now you sit at home and you kind of go, I don't know how to make friends. I don't know how to get started. I don't know how to figure out how to, what, I like bird watching. I like, maybe doing something to make some extra money. Maybe I need to learn how to be a mixologist, or I need to do something where I learn how to play a musical instrument or whatever it is. Well, nobody has put together the way for that to happen. And we have figured it out, and we're underway. Our movement is launching very shortly. And what I'm looking for is those 12 people who are willing to say, you know what, I'll do you a favor. I'll come in and I'll do what I can do. I have a friend who's really into vinyl records and going to concerts. And a lot of people who are retiring say, man, I remember vinyl records, and I remember listening to music and collecting and going to concerts or festivals. But now, I just don't have the impetus. I don't know really how to go about it. Well, here's a provider that's going to step forward and say, let me show you. Let me join with me. Be part of what I'm doing. That's what we're all about. So if that rings true, if that resonates, great. If it doesn't, no problem. I mean, just go over to Jim and say, how do I join up with this thing? Because I, too, want to take advantage of whatever people are providing me. But if you happen to be one of those people that says, no, I want to plug in, I want to dive in, I want to make sure I can help some people, then we need to talk. So the way I do it, I'm not calling anybody. I'm putting this little video out there, a little funnel page, if you will, whatever you want to call it, where you can click and go to the calendar and say, I want to talk to Dan for 10 minutes and get to the bottom of this and figure out whether it's for me or not. And if it isn't, no big deal. If it is, wonderful. So here's my encouragement. Schedule 10 minutes with me. I'll give you a call. We'll jump on Zoom, or if you want to just talk on the phone or whatever you want to do, we'll figure it out. But I'll connect with you once you schedule that time frame with me. I'm making myself available to you. And like I say, the first 12 will apply and get, basically say, I'm all in, and pay the $20 for the application fee, just so you have a little skin in the game kind of thing. It's like people pay attention to what they pay for. I don't care, pay $1, whatever it is. I don't care. It's not about the $20. It's about you saying, okay, I'm serious about this. You get it? All right. So go ahead and schedule it. And then at the end of the day, boy, oh boy, we're going to have some fun. This movement is just taking off, and I couldn't be more excited. So thank you so much for your time. Schedule it up right now. Appreciate it.